With a full-time job, my angling can on times be very limited, so working efficiently with the time I do have is an absolute must. In this video, you follow me on an overnight session to Snails Lake on the Digger complex. Here I will work through my general behaviours that I apply to every session. Snails Lake is a 5-acre of what can only be described as a complex network of channels, islands and bays. It is somewhere I've been meaning to visit for a long time, and I am sure you can see why. Taking time on arrival to find where the carp are holding up is always a good start. I managed to spot several carp holding up in a bunch of lily pads, so straight away flicked the rod out to see if I could nab a quick bite. Feeling confident with the area I had chosen, I started setting up as I wanted to be ready before the rough forecasted weather approached and caught me unprepared. Waders on and every effort made to ensure my baits were in places they've never been seen and every element in my control was complete to perfection. Joining me on Snails Lake on the Digger complex. It's not usually my sort of venue when it comes to enjoyment for angling. I tend to stick to the uncommercialised venues which hold characters. It just offers that tranquility for myself that's what I look for when I go fishing. But I am pushing myself to go and travel at least once a month to get a better understanding of the commercialised venues and also to catch the better fish. Like I say, these venues tend to hold bigger fish and it's what I look for in angling, so it is one of those things, it's what you got to do. So I've chosen to fish peg 16, which is known as the middle junction. I chose to fish this because there was no one else fishing there. I've seen fish and the main lake is absolutely packed. So peg 16 basically comes off a little bay towards the back of the car park. Obviously the pressure on the main lake has pushed the fish into here, so hopefully they will hold. My tactics for this swim in particular was to target the margins because of the overhanging trees. It does offer massive protection and safety for the carp, and also a lot of the naturals as well, is berries and all sorts falling off here, so I've taken all that into account when it comes to colour and bait choice. Fingers crossed for the night ahead. Setup complete and rods on the dance floor. It was now time for the carpiest meal on the planet. And for those of you who don't know, yes, this is a pot noodle. Time passed me by quickly and hours felt like seconds as I sat and hoped for an absolute screamer. Last trickling of fresh bait over each rod and I felt set for however long the first bite may take. Several cups of coffee later and I had snared my first Digger Lake carp. Right, so this is guys, first Digger Lake carp, come from the margin tree there, Atlantic crab pop up, getting it done again from Mistral, get the rod back out, get some stills and hopefully we'll have another fish to show you. So it's just approaching dark now and I haven't seen any signs of fish since having that one earlier. It's quite obvious that they've pushed out with the pressure and the lines in the water, and as far as I'm concerned I think they've pushed back into the main body of water, but I'm hoping with all the anglers on over there, I'm hoping that they'll push back into this bay and hold up, and hopefully we can get another fish on the bank. So since having that fish earlier, I've not put a lot of bait out. Just the same scattering I done earlier on this morning. Just 2 or 3 handfuls of the Mistral pellet and a couple of crumbed up boilies. I think people get brainwashed into thinking putting 5 or 6 kilo of bait out catches more fish. It doesn't. You know, these fish are not machines. They eat the same as us. It's just when they're hungry. And by putting more bait out, you're reducing your chances of them picking up your hook bait, because they've got more time to fill themselves up and also more time to spook off anything in the area. So, you know, keep things simple, small handfuls of bait, and you know, you're maximising your chances by doing so. As the rough weather approached, I got lost deep in my thoughts. But as the light dropped, the fish showed, and I was awoken by something I'd been waiting for. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. I am absolutely devastated. I just woke up and my right hand rod's absolutely screamed off. I've hidden the rod and it's just powered through and gone into the lilies. So I kept the pressure on for a good 5-10 minutes, and like I say, it's just a hook pull. It's nothing I can do about it. Say the lily pads are thick, and you know, just fighting a never-ending battle pretty much. So I've got the rod back out on the spot, and so fingers crossed someone else will come across it throughout the night. So I'm gonna get my head back down. Time passed very quickly as I caught up on lost sleep, and before I knew it, I was up, sipping coffee as the morning mist patrolled every inch of the lake's boundaries. Halfway through my coffee, when Mark, the absolute legend of a guy from the next swim, runs over and...
Got that 40 in the net by you! $46.5. Yeah. There's a sling. Yeah. There's a sling. $46.5. $46.5. There's a sling.
So we're just approaching the last couple of hours of the session. Obviously it's my first time on a venue, so I'm not too disheartened with just the one fish. Obviously I'm still pretty gutted about losing one, but you know, it's part of it. I've met up with a really sound bloke, Mark, and we've arranged a social now. Yeah, we've had a really good time, some awesome memories, and Mark's had a pretty decent fish as well. So yeah, it's one of those things I will return and try again, but fingers crossed for the rest of the session now. The rest of the session proved uneventful. However, I was happy with both the memories and the fish I had captured. Time had come, so reluctantly I started reeling in the rods and packing down, ready to leave. Thanks for following my journey. We hope this video outlines our future at Pinnacle Carping. Only sunshine. Releasing monthly videos and updates on our angling journeys. We hope you will continue to support us along the way.
Skin, and there's no way to get them all out. When it feels like rust sipping into your soul.
I headed through the gates with a smile on my face and plans for the following weekend. Please stay tuned.
under the bright sky.